So in this video and illustration, we're going to look at a different kind of way to look at boundaries. Remember, our original boundary illustration was the squiggly lines that we learned from our families of origin, and what we are learning, which is respect, trust, love, which is a cleaner boundary, okay? Now we're going to look at an illustration that shows another way to look at boundaries, all right? So let's look at the illustration and I'll see you in a second. So what do I mean by the circles? This is another boundary illustration. So let's imagine that you are in your own solar system with your significant other, okay? There's the two of you in your circle. That's your inner circle. It's the two of you against the world. The next circle out, this is the kids, your kids, or any animals you might have, any pets. Here's why they're the next circle out. Because they are dependent upon you. So they need your support and they need your help. Never put your kids inside your circle with you. They don't want to have that kind of power. They want to be in the next circle out. The third circle is family. And sometimes your BFFs. Some people split this out. Some people will have family in one and then BFFs in the other. Sometimes people think family and BFFs are equal. Some have BFFs first and then family. It just depends on what they believe is most important in their life regarding family and best friends, okay? Close friends. The next circle out is work. Work is 4 circles out. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with who step into that work circle and consider those people their best friends, that moves them in too close, and then something blows up at work. So try and keep your work friends and your work environment 4 circles out from that main circle that you possess, that top circle. The next circle out are acquaintances. This is maybe your favorite checker at the grocery store or the dry cleaning people or the car wash guy that you tip $5 to. These are acquaintances. The next circle out is the bleachers. The bleachers are where we put people that we don't have in our lives anymore, but maybe they're satellite people. So the bleachers are like ex-boyfriends and girlfriends, friends that we've decided we've grown out of, or maybe we don't have anything in common with them anymore. So that's where those people go. The most important thing to remember when you are in your middle circle is to be very careful not to break the circle. How does somebody break the circle? They go outside of it and they talk to their friends and family about what's going on inside the circle with the 2 people in it. Be careful of that, because if you talk too much smack about somebody that you love, you will break the circle down to the point where it won't be repairable, and then you're in a big world of hurt. So try to always keep your circle tight between you and your significant other. And if you have an issue, try to work it out. If the issues are too tough, then go seek professional help with somebody like me. Don't try to involve your kids. Don't involve your family. Don't involve your BFFs. Don't involve your work. Because you'll end up breaking apart this circle and you won't be able to repair it. So what did you think about that? I love the circles because The circles are, like you're the center of your universe, and, you and your partner. And then the kids, by the way, they're always in the second. They're always in the second circle. And I explained it in the illustration. They don't ever want to be in that first circle. Okay. The hierarchy is the king and queen, the husband and wife, the two dads, two moms, it's whatever you and your partner, you're the hierarchy, you're the leaders, okay? And your children are always in the second circle out. Otherwise, it gets a little hairy for them, okay? Family and friends, like I said, are in the third and possibly fourth circle out. Because they don't belong inside your circle either. So be very careful. People who love you, like your family and friends, come to the table with the best of intentions. But if you break your boundary line, okay, and they get in trying to help, sometimes they do more damage than good. All right? So be very careful of those interactions. Be careful that they're not skewed. And if you need to talk to an objective person, go find a therapist, okay? Because the therapist has nothing on your succeeding, okay? They want the best for everyone, okay? So they're not going to have an invested interest like your family and friends. All right? I think, let's see, my little cheat sheet. So keep your boundaries in place. Remember, respect, trust, love. And enough said. See ya.